Can the Williams brothers dominate world football? Hey, what's up, Camaradas? And yes, welcome back to a brand new series.
Hello there.
So this brand new series is called Brotherhood, and should I really explain what it is? Basically, what we're gonna do in this series is take either siblings or family members like cousins and put them in a career together.
Interesting.
And the inspiration to this video was when Athletic Bilbao lost the cup and Iñaki Williams and Nico Williams did share a moment. So basically in this video what we're gonna do is go from 2022 to 2030 and see how the Williams brothers do. And what I mean what they're gonna do is basically if someone moves, the other one's moving as well. They're both gonna play for the national side if one of them is in it. What we're basically doing today is following the careers of both Iñaki Williams and Nico Williams today. If Iñaki Williams gets an offer from Real Madrid, guess who's also going to Real Madrid? Nico Williams is. This idea just came to mind randomly, so if you guys have any other ideas of any other brothers you like to see in these videos, let me know. The stats that we're gonna see at the end of the video is their goals, their assists, and their trophies combined. But anyways, let's get into the video.
Let's go.
Okay, so here we have the Williams brothers. So Iñaki Williams, I have changed his age to 18 years old. We're going back in time for him. I want him to be the same age as Nico Williams. We have also lowered his rating to a 70 and Nico Williams stays the same at a 69. We change his position. So let's say if we get an older pair of siblings, let's say we get the Dos Santos brothers, I'm obviously gonna lower their age and their rating as well to make it more interesting because we don't want them being 40 and playing for a club. But anyways, we're starting off at Bilbao today where they did start off their careers, both of them, and if we get any good offers we might keep them here for the rest of their career because it is kind of realistic. But basically we're trying to see how many trophies they can win together, how many goals they can score together, and how many assists they can get together. Okay boys, I made them the only two strikers at the club so they can get the most amount of game time in this video. Not only that, but as you can see we have taken charge of the Spain national team and we'll call them up when it is appropriate. Right now the lowest rated striker is 82, so we at least need to get him to like 83, 84 in a couple of seasons because it's going to take a while for them to reach that. And then eventually we'll call them up, so that means we'll also take into account the Euros and the World Cup of them together. Okay boys, like usual we're just going to send to the end of the season for every season, but basically first we need to give them both development plans. So Nico Williams, we just moved him to a striker, so he definitely needs to work on his finishing. So we're gonna go ahead and put the poacher on him. And as for Iñaki, I'm trying to go to Iñaki. Let's make it fair. Let's make both of them grow with poacher. They both have 82 potential, by the way. I've made sure that the potential is the same in the first season. But anyways, it's time for a new era. It's time for the brothers, the Williams brothers, to see if they can dominate world football in 9 seasons. So let's go ahead and sim to the end of the first season and see how they do in the first season together in world football. Okay boys, we have reached the end of the first season for the Williams brothers. As you can see, the World Cup is next, but they will not be taking part as they are not good enough. So there will be no World Cup in this video, at least for now.
Oh, hell no.
Unless they finally get into the squad later on. But let's see how the Williams brothers did in their first season of professional football. Okay, so they have a pretty decent squad, but the strikers, obviously it's the Williams brothers who are very low rated. I'm hoping they didn't finish below 10th place, so let's scroll up a little bit. Okay, they finished in 11th, but I think having the Williams brothers is a huge investment for them, so there's no way they're gonna sell them. We're not gonna sell them because I believe they can make it at this club. So 11th place is not too bad. As for the Copa de España, how far did they reach? Oh boy, it's not looking good for the Copa. No trophies for them so far, I guess. Yeah, they lost in the round of 32. Super Copa, did they take part? Were they part? Yes, they lost in the semis. Okay boys, taking a look at the Williams brothers, they're both 74 rated. So obviously Nico Williams was only 1 rating behind Iñaki, but it looks like they're both doing around the same. Okay boys, taking a look at the stats, 40 appearances for both brothers, 13 goals for Iñaki, 11 goals for Nico, 5 assists for Iñaki, and 1 assist for Nico. So it's not too bad, man. They're doing pretty decent considering they're both 18 years old and they both started off like a 69, 70 rated. So 24 goals combined and 6 assists combined in the first season is not too bad, man.
It's decent.
Okay boys, we have reached season 2. Amazing growth from both the pair. Okay, I know maybe they started off really high rated, but at the same time I don't want to make them like 62 rated. So 75 for Iñaki, grew in the offseason. Nico stays the same. Okay, so moving on to season 2, I feel excitement. Okay, I tell you why, because now they're decent strikers. They should be able to score at least 10 goals like they did last season and help Athletic Bilbao climb up the table. I'm pretty sure they'll finish top 6, top 7 this season, getting European football. Development plan, we're going to keep it at poacher because we want them to be amazing strikers. They're already both pretty rapid. They already have that in their crate, but right now we just need to work on their finishing so they're gonna score lots of goals. If you guys were wondering, France did end up winning the World Cup, and as you can see, Spain struggled to get out of the group because they need the Williams brothers.
No, very false.
So hopefully in 2026, the Williams brothers will be world-class strikers and be able to lead Spain into that final and win it all. Okay boys, they're now decent strikers, so it's time to see how far they can go with this Bilbao side. Can they win their first cup, maybe, the Copa de España? Can they finish in European football? It's time to find out. Let's sim to the end of the season and let's see how the Williams brothers do in their second season together. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of season 2. No international competition. That means the Williams brothers still have another season for the Euro. So let's see how the Williams brothers did in season number 2. Okay, boys, I'm expecting between 6th and 8th place. Let's see how they did. So I'm pretty sure they're not they're bottom 10. I'm sorry, yeah, because the Williams brothers really made the team a lot worse last season because they weren't scoring goals. But now that they were decent, like around 75 at the start of the season, they should have scored a couple goals. So I say 6th place. They're not in 6th place. Within the top 4, boys, the Williams brothers have Champions League football next season. 4th place? No, there's no way they won the league, right? Okay, 3rd place.
Nice.
Missed out on the title by 12 points. Missed out on 2nd place by 2 points, boys. The Williams brothers really sent Bilbao up the table from 11th to 3rd in just one season. As for the Copa España, Barca did win it, and it looks like, again, they go another season without winning any silverware. Boys, look at the growth. 79 for Iñaki, and Nico Williams for the first time has surpassed his brother to an 80 rating.
That is bloody lovely.
These two brothers are growing so fast, man. 20 appearances for Nico and 39 appearances for Iñaki. 19 goals for Nico Williams and 16 goals for Iñaki. 2 assists for Nico and 7 assists for Iñaki. These boys are really coming into form. Man, 19 goals, he almost reached 20 goals. Iñaki was not very far either. They scored a total of 35 goals between them and 9 assists between them this season. Okay, boys, I'm not going to transfer them just yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to transfer them at all, but I want to see how far they can go into the Champions League as these players get better. Okay, boys, season number 3. No growth in the offseason, but boys, I'm really excited for this season. Okay, boys, I'm very excited for this season because they might become world class this season. But first off, what we need to do is put a development plan. So 89 finishing is really good. I think I'm going to go for mobile striker because I want them to become dribblers as well, help create more chances in the squad. And of course, Iñaki Williams is going to do the same this season. Okay, boys, by the end of the season, they should be in the Spain squad. So not in the international friendlies, but I think the Euros is this year. So they should be in the Spain squad and maybe help Spain to win the Euro. So let's go ahead and go to the end of season 3 and see if the Williams brothers can have another breakout season. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of season 3, and boys, I'm excited. I tell you why. The European Championships are here, and I have submitted the squad, and the Williams brothers are there. But before we get carried away with the international tournament, it's time to see where they finish. So I'm 100% top 6. Have to be top 6. Okay, so they didn't finish below 6. Did they finish in the top 4 again? Yes, they have. Did they finish in 4th? No. Did they finish in 3rd? Yes, they have. Madrid winning the league. They finished behind Barcelona by 1 point. As for the Copa España, was won by Villarreal. They lost to Elche in the quarterfinals and pens. But boys, moment of truth in the Champions League. The first season in the Champions League ever for the Williams brothers. Did they get out of the group stages? And no, they didn't. That means they're probably in the Europa League. Okay, boys, they went to the Europa League. They have to play the preliminary round to see if they survive in the Europa League. And they took it home, beating Stuttgart 5-2. Round of 16. How did they do? They lost to Fiorentina 4-3, so no trophies for them this season. Boys, how can you not take the Williams brothers when they're 84 and 85 this season? They're going to rip it up in the European Championship and maybe even win it for Spain. Okay, boys, 51 appearances for both brothers, but look at this. Both of them reached 20 goals plus. 22 for Iñaki, 21 for Nico. 3 assists for Iñaki and 8 assists for Nico, boys. This time they traded roles. Iñaki was the top goal scorer and Nico got the most assists. 3 goals between them and 11 assists between them this season. Okay, boys, this is the Spain squad that is going to the European Championship. Nico Williams and Iñaki Williams up top with the rest of this talented squad. Okay, boys, for the international tournaments, I have to go ahead and sim them through here because it doesn't show the stats, so I need to see if they score or not. So basically, let's sim this first game. Let's see if they can win the first ever on their debut against Ukraine and Spain. And they lost 2-1, but did any of them pick up a goal? One of the Williams picked up a goal, but I don't know which one. Just to clarify, I double checked and Iñaki Williams picked after a first loss against Ukraine. Come on, boys. They have to pick up a victory away versus Sweden to see if they can pass to the group stage. Spain with the sim. 2-0 victory. Williams Jr., Nico Williams picking up both goals. Okay, boys, we're in season 3, midway through the Euro, so obviously they're in international duty, 84 and 85 respectively. However, this season, I think it's time to move both of them on. I think they're too good for the squad, as there's a lot of players that are not good anymore here in the squad, so we need to move them on to a better team. But boys, let's focus on the Euros right now. They don't have to focus on the transfer. Let's go ahead and sim the final group stage game. We have to win this game in order to pass to the round of 16. Come on, Spain, you guys have to beat Norway, and it is going to be a 3-2 victory. Nico Williams picking up a goal. As you can see, they have passed in 2nd place. Okay, boys, I transfer listed them and I completely forgot they had release clauses. Iñaki went to Man City for 77 million and Nico Williams went to Man United. So We have to flip a coin. We have to have them both at one club. Okay, boys. So heads is Man United, tails is Man City. I need to make sure they don't have release clauses next time. So, hey Siri, heads or tails?
Heads.
She says heads. They're both going to Man United, but first, let's finish the Euros before we decide their team. Okay, boys. Quarterfinals tie against Italy. Is there no round of 16? Is there not enough teams for round of 16? Am I wrong about something? Yeah, there's not enough teams for round of 16. Okay, boys, I kind of don't have faith. Okay, Italy have Donnarumma. I think this is where they go out in the quarterfinals. Spain versus Italy. Who's going to win it? And Italy have taken the victory. They have reached the quarterfinals. They have no silverware just yet. Okay, boys, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that this season 4, but they have joined Man United. Iñaki and Nico Williams are both 85 rated now after the Euros. This side is pretty decent. We probably should have gone on Man City instead if we want to win some trophies. But you know what? It's a project. And as you guys know, Cristiano is here, and that's an issue. We can't release him. I guess we're gonna have to keep him here, but we're going to release Immobile. Not only that, we have to release a 88 rated Victor Osimhen. Okay, boys, this is the first time that the Williams brothers can finally win some trophies. They've done pretty well in the goal scoring, but they're still lacking the trophies, man. Still 0 trophies to their name. So what are we going to improve this season? It looks like everything's well-rounded. Anything to do with the passing? No, let's just go back to poacher. We want them to be amazing finishers. And yeah, Iñaki and Williams is going to do the exact same thing. It's never going to change. Okay, boys, this is the best lineup this Man United side can get. I have changed Cristiano to a left winger. That way, Iñaki and Nico can all play the games. But boys, is it time for the Williams brothers to get any silverware? Let me know down below. Okay, boys, it's time to sim season 4 and see if they can finally win their first bits of silverware. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of season 4. It's time to see if Williams brothers want some trophies. Boys, I can imagine they were in the top 6. Okay, they were. Did they finish outside the top 4? No, they didn't. Boys, they finished in 4th place, missing out on the title by 9 points. They could have finished in 2nd. Disappointing season, but please tell me they won a cup at least. FA Cup, please. Chelsea won it. As for the Carabao Cup, please tell me where they're victors. Chelsea again. Oh my god, Champions League, please. Okay, boys, they're in Group B. Hopefully they make it to the knockout stages. And first place, tying to Olympic Lyon, but still passing. Round of 16, how'd it go? They beat Lazio on penalties, 5-4 quarterfinals. They lost to Liverpool, man. Still no trophies for the Williams brothers. Boys, they're coming serious strikers in the world of football. 87 for Iñaki, 88 for Nico Williams. These boys are just shining, man. 52 appearances for Nico Williams. Iñaki, 51 appearances, not too bad. As for goals, 22 for Nico and 16 for Iñaki. Not the best of Iñaki's season, but he still got 5 assists while Nico got 2. 38 goals between them and 7 assists between them this season. So boys, it wasn't to be for any trophies for the Williams brothers next season, but I have high hopes for next season. Hopefully they can win the Premier League or maybe even the Champions League. Okay, boys, season number 5, 87 and 88, and I believe it is a World Cup year. Okay, boys, like I said, I think it's a World Cup year, so they need to have their best seasons this year in order to make it to the World Cup. They're still going to go anyways, but they need to shine and win the World Cup. So as for the development plan this season, poacher, should we continue? No, they're not going to get that much growth. Let's go back to mobile strikers so they can go back to their speed, back to their dribbling. Okay, boys, they have yet to win a trophy, but if they win the World Cup, I'm still going to be satisfied with that. Okay, imagine winning the World Cup and not winning anything else. That's absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and sim to the end of season 5 and see how they perform. Boys, as you can see, we have reached the end of season 5, and yes, I was right. There is a World Cup year this year, so we're going to see the Williams brothers in action at the first ever World Cup. Okay, boys, I'm hoping for first place this year in the Premier League. I'm hoping for sure they're in the top 4. No doubt about it. Please don't tell me they finished 4th again. And boys, Man United, what are you guys doing? Man City winning the league again. We should have gone to Man City. Oh boys, can they win the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup and the Champions League? That's still left. FA Cup. Yes, boys, they have won their first ever trophy in their career. It may be an FA Cup, but they still got it other way. How about the Carabao Cup? And no, Liverpool have won it 2-1 against Leicester. Let's see the Champions League. Okay, boys, they're in Group D. Let's see how they did. And they got 2nd place. That's not a good sign. Round of 16. Did they pass on through? No, they lost in the round of 16 to Dortmund, man. A trophy for the Williams brothers after, what, 5 seasons in their career. I mean, it's alright, but let's see how they did. Iñaki's now at a 90. Nico's at a 92. Nico has surpassed Iñaki, becoming the better player, at least for now. That is insane, man. Both made 57 and 58 appearances. Nico Williams scored 43 goals, man. No way. That's insane. 43 goals. Iñaki got 18, but 43 goals in a season. 2 assists from Nico and 0 from Iñaki. Okay, boys, this is the Spain squad that is going to the World Cup. Man, this team is insane. Surely they can win the World Cup. Okay, Spain's victims in the group stages are going to be Denmark, Canada, and Scotland. I'm very confident they can win this group easily with these. First game against Canada, we have to replace Laporte. It's going to be a 2-1 victory. Oyarzabal on the score sheet, and Nico Williams gets a goal. Okay, boys, second game against Scotland. Surely they have to beat Scotland. No way Scotland beat Spain, and it's going to be a 2-0 victory. Nico Williams getting both goals again, man. Boys, last group stage game against Denmark. They have passed for sure, but will they pass in first place? Last sim against Denmark, and it is going to be a 2-1 victory. Pau and Ayazabal, no Williams brothers goal scorers today. Okay, boys, we're in season 6, and as you can see, everybody here is out international duty. So, Nico Williams 92, Iñaki at 90. Okay, boys, back to the World Cup. We're against the frauds in USA. I'm pretty sure we can beat them here as well. And it's going to be a quick sim versus the US, and it is going to be a... They won in penalties. Oh my god, who scored though? Iñaki Williams got his first goal in the World Cup, but they barely passed to the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals against Argentina. This is where they lost in the Euros. Can they make it to the semis of the World Cup? Sim against Argentina. Surely they're gonna get a victory, and it's a... No, they lost 4-3, man. How? Nico Williams picks up 2 goals again, but they had 10 men. Argentina had 10 men. They lost in extra time 4-3. Absolute heartbreak for the Williams brothers. Okay, boys, I think it's 2 or 3 seasons at Man United now. It's not it, man. They need to move. They need to win more trophies. Okay, boys, after many offers, I have chosen the PSG one. And I am so glad I did, because we now have Mbappe, we have Williams, we have Messi still on the right wing, Declan Rice, Bissouma, Ruben Diaz, and Marquinhos. I have no idea how, but PSG may have the 2 best center backs in the game. Hakimi right back, Bernat is probably the weak side at left back, we changed for Alaba, and then Donnarumma probably the best keeper in the game. So, boys, I've officially turned Mbappe to a left winger, so the Williams brothers can get every single game, boys. Season 6 is gonna be a big one. The reason I moved to PSG, I wanted some trophies, man, okay? The idea of trophies was tempting, so now I'm gonna give him complete striker, by the way. But at PSG, they're definitely winning trophies, maybe even the Champions League. Boys, after the failed World Cup in Season 6, it's time to see if they can win more than just an FA Cup. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of Season 6. It's time to see how they did. So, as we scroll up the table, they have to have won the league. I'm not even gonna hype it up. We won the league. Yes, we did, of course. And not only that, we won it convincingly, having 91 points. Second had 69 points. Coupe Nationale, did we win as well? Can we get a double? That is a double, but the question is, can we get a treble? Well, guess what, boys? They were somehow, some way, before I joined, they were not in Champions League, so that means they're in the Europa League. Okay, boys, they're in Group F of the Europa League. How did they do? And first place in their group convincingly, all 6 wins. Preliminary round, they're not in it. Round of 16, did they win? They beat Bologna 5-3. As for the quarterfinals, they lost to Monaco 4-3, man. Really? In the Europa League, they couldn't even compete? Another 2 trophies, though, to the Williams brothers' cabinet. Is not too bad. Nico Williams now at a 93, Iñaki at a 91. This side is going to be amazing when these guys are done. 51 appearances for Nico and 49 appearances for Iñaki. 33 goals for Nico, 29 for Mbappe. I know he's not part of this. And 23 goals for Iñaki. 12 assists for Nico and 2 assists for Iñaki. 55 goals between them this season and 14 assists. Okay, boys, season number 7. There's really nothing to hype up other than the Euros at the end of the year. We're not going to transfer them because I think we should just keep them at PSG for the rest of their careers. As for development plans, there's really nothing to improve them, so we're going to put Poacher just in case they can improve their finishing once again. Okay, boys, they have 3 trophies in total of their career after 7 seasons. Surely they can win a treble this year, finally being back in the Champions League. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of season 7. We're back at the Euros, but it's time to see where they finished this season. Okay, boys, I'm pretty sure it's another league title, back-to-back league titles, and yes, it is 87 points, winning by 8 points this season. Trophy champ, did they win it as well? That's a third one. Second one. Can they get a domestic treble this season? And it is a domestic treble for them, but can they win a quadruple? Okay, boys, they're in Group F. It's time to see if they passed. I'm pretty sure they did. They just about did it with 9 points in second place. Round of 16. How did they do? They beat Atletico 4-2 in aggregate. Quarterfinals, they beat Real Madrid. Semis, can they win the semifinals? They lost to Bayern in the semis. Barcelona end up winning in the final. A domestic treble is not too bad, but as you can see, Nico Williams on the left is at 94, Iñaki at a 92. 56 appearances for Iñaki, Nico 54. For the first time in a while, Iñaki has beaten Nico with 32 goals, Nico only getting 16. Disappointing season for him. 8 assists though, and 4 assists for Iñaki. 48 goals for them combined and 12 assists. However, boys, 2 of the best players in the world still yet to win an international trophy. And European trophy as well. What am I saying? But can they win the first group game against Poland in the Euros? And it is a 1-1 draw. Oh no, boys, this is not a good sign. Second game against Greece. Surely they have to pick up a win against Greece. Sad to not see Koutsias in the Greece side. But anyways, is it gonna be a victory? And it is a 3-0 victory. Nico Williams picks up 2 goals. Final group stage game against England. I think they have to win. Let's see what happens if they don't win. So England are in second. We're in first. So a loss with them and a win by Poland will send them out of the European Cup. But if they do win, they're secure, or if they draw, they're secure as well. And it is going to be a 2-2 draw. That means they do pass. Nico Williams picking up a goal. Okay, boys, season number 8. There's nothing really much to talk about club football because they've won everything but a European title. So let's continue with the Euros. Okay, boys, apparently there was a game. The quarterfinals have already been played and we lost. It wasn't there when I simmed. I guess we're out of the Euros, bro. He's still no international trophy for the Williams brothers. Okay, boys, end of season 8. Guaranteed win of the league, right? Yep, first place once again. Trophy champ, another domestic treble. Okay, it's a domestic double so far. Coupe National, did they win as well? It's another domestic treble, boys. But Champions League is what's been eluding us. Did we finally win it? Okay, boys, they're in Group H. Surely they passed on to the knockout stage. Europa League it is, boys. Okay, surely this time around they had to win it. Okay, they were in the Europa League a couple years ago. Surely they won it this time. Beat Sociedad 7-1 in the preliminary round in aggregate. As for the round of 16, they destroyed Betis 5-1. Quarterfinals destroyed Dortmund 4-2. Semis beat Hoffenheim. Surely they had to be Atletico in the final. Boys, the European trophy just eludes us in everything. In every challenge that we do, we can't ever win a European trophy. Nico remains at a 94 while Iñaki remains at a 92. 59 and 58 appearances respectively. Nico has another amazing season after having a disappointing season last year. 41 goals, Iñaki 18 goals, 11 assists for Nico and 8 assists for Iñaki. Okay, boys, last season, like I said, nothing to go over here on the club side, but we have the World Cup at the end. Okay, so the last thing you guys will see is the World Cup, but can we please finally win the Champions League? Okay, boys, we have reached the end of this video. Well, we still need the World Cup, but the last season in League 1, they won the league 100%. I don't even have to check. I knew they won the league. Trophy champ, another domestic treble in the works. No, they actually lost to Monaco in the trophy champ. Coupe National, surely they won that though. Yes, they get a domestic double, but Champions League, please tell me this is the year. Okay, on the final season for Iñaki Williams in club football, they're in Group B. Did they pass to the knockout stages? Yes, they have in second place. Round of 16, how did they do? They beat Leverkusen 5-2 quarterfinals. Surely they made it to at least the final. And no, they lost to Atleti, man. Okay, boys, 54 appearances for both the Williams brothers. And finally, I think both of them have had similar seasons for a while now. Both of them scoring 30 plus goals and 15 assists for Nico Williams. Okay, boys, the Williams brothers have gone their whole career without a European trophy and without an international trophy. Can they change that though? One last chance. First game against Scotland. Surely they're going to win this game. And it's going to be a... They've actually lost to Scotland. Nico Williams scored, but they lost to Scotland, bro. Boys, after a disappointing loss to Scotland, they surely have to be Australia, man. I swear, if they lose this game, they're already out. So there's no point in continuing. And it is going to be a... Boys, they're out of the World Cup. Oh my God. I don't even care who scored. I don't care if Nico or Iñaki scored. Wow, man. Wow. Spain shambles in this video. Boys, that is the end of today's video. By the way, I don't know how long this is going to be. Hopefully, it's under 30 minutes. But... Iñaki scored 191 goals and 36 assists, while Nico scored a total of 250 goals and 61 assists, both of them winning 11 trophies in total. That is 441 goals together and 97 assists together, just missing out on 500 goals and just missing out on 100 assists. They played for the likes of Athletic Bilbao, they played for Manchester United, and they finally played for PSG. Nico Williams was a standout brother in this whole series, man. In Spain, in PSG, at Man United, and at Bilbao. If you guys did enjoy this video, you guys know exactly what to do. Make sure to leave your suggestions for the next Brotherhood you guys want to see. Make sure to always do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Edgar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and chamos.